Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about weddings. If you're planning to have a wedding, bro, you should probably hear this. I don't know if you should, but that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to change nobody's opinions. I believe that fucking weddings are just a way to signal status, bro. It's not really something you should do. I personally would love to avoid it, but it is a way to signal status. That's what it is in the end. You were trying to have a flashy celebration of your marriage. But I think that should probably, the money that's going to be spent on that should probably be invested in, bettering your own marriage. Like paying for some experience with your wife or husband or whatever. I think it's much better for to be used for that purpose. Besides, instead of paying for a very expensive celebration just to accommodate a lot of people and please them and feed them, because I think it's a negative thing for you to share your marriage plans with with the hundreds or whatever how many people you want to host, hundreds or tens of people. I think the more people know about your stuff, like your endeavors, the higher the chance for sabotage and just the less chance it has to succeed. So I'm kind of pretty hesitant when it comes to this stuff about weddings and shit. So my advice to people who are especially younger and not very financially stable. Even if you're financially stable, I think smarter people just avoid being very public with their move, especially weddings, because it's not something you just announce. It's done. It's over. It's actually the start of something. You're announcing the start of your marriage. So more people are gonna know about it, and they will keep in mind that okay, this couple is married and shit. And I just don't like it. It's very flashy. You have to show yourself, show your wife. You have to look the best for the guests. You know, their opinions are gonna be. They're probably gonna criticize something. Whatever you do, they will have something to say. Plus, it's just not very. It's not a high value. It's not like high. It's just high risk, no reward. You know. But of course, many cultures, especially the third world countries, cultures, they see something very important and big in weddings. They see it as a very good way to signal status to each other, just to flex on each other. So the more money you spend, the bigger, like whatever just the more you spend, the better it is. The more people you invite, whatever. So my advice to people my age, I'm just 21, 20, so I'm 21. I'm not gonna keep trying to act like I'm 20. I'm 21, and I advise you guys to avoid that stuff because it's not really that big of a deal. Like it's not very important for me at least. If you agree with me, that would mean you too will probably not give it much thought. But and also, since I'm a Muslim, I have a little bit of I take a little bit of from the philosophy and way of living of the Prophet of the Islamic religion, Muhammad alayhi salam. And that guy, he said that you need to be very private with your endeavors, which is very true. I think it's very true. Like the energy and just something about it. Like when you keep your endeavors private to yourself, I feel that like it's just much better. Like it's just, I mean, it's scientifically proven. Matter of fact, if you share something before you do it, there is a lesser chance that you do it right or you even do it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of sabotaging yourself because your brain gets a lot of dopamine and shit. Plus, like, I feel like it's bad when you try to look perfect for the wedding's guests. Like, there are guests, and you have to look very, just the wife has to look beautiful. You have to look very, like, I'm just saying, like, you have to just pretend. And there's all this etiquette and stuff. It's just not very healthy, in my opinion. You should keep it real. If you want to do a little celebration, sure. Just with the close people, and it doesn't have to be very flashy. That's my point of view. Not really against celebrating. It's not a bad thing. But hey, that was me, and y'all have a beautiful rest of your day, okay? This is a random fucking video. It's not very much like, it's not very thought, like well planned. It's not even planned or scripted. I just talk to you guys. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.